What's up, everyone? Welcome to We Are Overpowered, the Smite podcast, episode number 2 now. You know who I am. I am Nico All-Powerful, otherwise known as Nico. My two friends here are Tyler and Trent, otherwise known as...
You know who I am.
Yeah, you know. You guys know.
You know who I am.
You've heard him in streams, you've heard him in gameplays, you've heard him in everything. Especially everything.
You know, I'm just really famous, and you've probably heard me in everything.
Trent's actually in the new Transformers movie this weekend, so if you have a chance to go see that.
Go out, check it out. Get some money.
Rate, comment, and subscribe to Michael Bay. I don't know.
Yeah.
This is a dumb joke. But yeah, this is episode 2 of the We Are Overpowered podcast, which I'm really surprised episode 1 did so well. I literally expected 10 views. 10. You got it's up to like 70 at this point, and it's an hour and a half long.
I expected people like, who are these losers? Like, what is this?
And all the comments were like, oh yeah, this is cool, but could you do this? Or like, it was constructive criticism in the comments, and I like that. So this week I have an opportunity. I'm using a new recording software, which is why you see like the Skype logo and a FPS counter. It's Fraps. I'm using Fraps to record this, and I'm able to actually edit, so I will be able to put little like Smite things on here. When you see it, there's going to be a Smite logo, there's going to be Hercules in the corner, all sorts of cool stuff, and there's also going to be an audio version I'm uploading that I will host on probably like MediaFire that you can download and put on your iPod so you can listen to it instead of sit and watch it. Like you can listen to it while you work out or do homework or something instead of watching the whole podcast with our faces. If you want to do that, that will be in the description down below. So yeah, awesome stuff. And there will also be, if you want to watch the actual whole video podcast, I'm going to put timestamps in the description so you can be like, oh, I don't care about eSports, let me skip this, let's go to when they talk about how broken ROM is or something like that. But yes.
By the way, we're going to talk about how broken ROM is.
Yeah, we're going to talk about how broken a few characters are in Smite right now. Which, to be fair, I love Smite because so much stuff's overpowered, but I also hate that so much stuff is overpowered. But alright, first little intros about us, what we've been playing this week and all that stuff. Recently, I got Thor to Legendary. I don't know if I said this last week, but me and Trent made it into Gold League in Ranked. So, tomorrow, I think, is when we get our icons, I think. So
we're pretty pro.
We're pretty pro.
Tyler
Tyler played one game of bronze and was just like, eh. And then he's going to get his little bronze 5 icon. He's going to rock that like a champion. We'll respect it. I got Thor to Legendary. I said that, finally. I've been wanting to do that forever. My next god that I'm probably going to do it for is Poseidon because he's level 8 right now. I want to do Hercules, but at the same time, all I've been playing recently is Hercules. So like all of the like next few gameplays I'm going to be uploading are, it's literally... I have a Thor, a Hercules, and then like some other ones that might be like 480p from when I streamed in 480p. So yeah, sorry guys, I've been playing like 2 gods recently. But I also played Osiris, and he's fucking... Alright, just one little thing. If I play either Osiris or Hercules and I don't get first blood within the first minute of a match, I'm surprised. That's how strong these characters are. But other than that, that's all that's been going on for now. You guys go ahead now. Go ahead. Yeah.
Go ahead, Tyler.
Yeah.
I've been playing mid a lot with Isis. Recently got her to level 8, and I got the voice pack from the gems we got this weekend.
Yeah.
That was
Free
fun.
gems.
So
Played a lot. I got 3 new gods. I'm the only person of us that didn't pay the $30 for all the gods, so I had to earn all those all myself. But halfway done with that. Almost at 30 masteries, and just having fun.
Yeah. All right. A quick plug before Trent goes. If you're thinking about buying the God pack, do it. Tyler is in a financial situation where, you know, he's just like, fuck that shit. I don't want to buy a God pack, and that's fine. But it's one of the best like deals in gaming. So like, I would say do it. He's a
Katrina victim.
That's fucked up for the actual people that are like still recovering from that trend. It's been years, but still, come on, like be sensitive.
I'm bringing it up. People need to still.
Yeah, it's one of the best deals in gaming. You should totally do it. I want, like, at some point, me or Trent, for like somebody's birthday, when we get money, we're gonna buy Tyler the God pack, and he's gonna be like, "Look at all this favor I have." And he's just gonna have to change his pants, but at some point, it's gonna happen. Trent, be a nice person. God damn it.
I should just leave then. No.
But yeah, buy the God Pack. Go ahead, Trent.
Yeah, I am a nice person because I play support all the time.
You're the nicest of
wants to
people.
play.
Yeah.
I know. Oh, everybody call their roles? Oh, no one wants to play support? Okay, let's play support.
And the best part about it is Trent's like, support, please!
Yeah.
With enthusiasm.
Yeah. Like, please support. No. I just play support. I'm playing Kumba and Jet because
Kumbhakharna.
just trying to get better with them because they're ranked top tier
tanks.
Yeah.
Fucking Kumbhakharna got the smallest of nerfs last week. We went over that, but like, come on.
It was just a visual nerf. They nerfed his dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They might as well have. Like, it doesn't change anything about him. But yeah, so that's what we've been up to. Alright, so first things first, let's talk about that motherfucker Ram. Before we talk about Kumba, before we talk about Herc, before we talk about Osiris, Ram. Alright, look, when I first saw him, I was like, this guy's gonna be fucking broken. Like, I knew, like, you can go watch my Ram video, my first impressions, where I talk about him. I'm like, he's overpowered. Or at least, I probably go, I don't want to say he's overpowered, but he probably is. And I was right, because Astral Strike costs no mana, so you can give away blue buff to the tank, so they can, like, you can have Bacchus just fuck everyone's day if you're, like, if you have somebody who's good with Bacchus, because he can constantly chug and not have to worry about his mana at all. And then you can clear the wave with no worries about mana, and it's just fucking stupid. Also, can we talk about how broken that move is with the fact that it pierces through things, slows, and gives you additional damage per rank from 10 to 50? Why does it do this many things? Like, I'm okay with it piercing and maybe slowing, but why give it more damage as well?
I don't like this.
I don't know.
I don't like the slow either, but like, I get characters being unique, but like, having all three is so loaded. Like, alright, let's go through most other hunters. Amuzen-Cobb's bees, like the two that he uses to clear the wave, does damage and applies his bees passive. That's it. Neith's Spirit Arrow does damage and roots somebody to the ground. It does two things. Apollo's So Beautiful does damage, lots of it, does one thing. On hers, the Impale does damage and pushes people back, and if they're up against a wall, it'll stun them. So, but it's, I guess, it's technically three things, but one of them you have to set up with either his fucking obelisk, which is skinny as shit, or have, like, somebody's dumb enough to actually walk up against a big wall. So, you have to be good at positioning and stuff like that. Stop it.
Make sure Tyler is that way.
Tyler is right up here.
Well,
he's to your right.
okay. Well, Tyler's the one who would do that.
Okay. Cupid's Heart Bomb either stuns or slows, and Artemis slows with her volley of arrows. So everybody has 1 to 2 things they do unless you count On Her, and On Her has to set it up really hardcore to do more than one thing. And Ram's just over here without using mana, slowing you, doing more damage, and piercing through everything. Like,
Yeah.
come on! Oh my god, it's so dumb. And then that stays effective late game too, because everybody builds Executioner, so it's it's. And then his
It's really
2 is so good. Ram, I thought you were not. It's like I thought you were a chosen one. I thought you were gonna be kind of balanced at release. I thought that was gonna be the one god that Hi-Rez has released that's actually balanced in forever, but he's not at all. Also, oh, go ahead.
I just want to say, how, like, the cool things Rom has is that dash.
The dash is, like, it's cool as shit, but it's also annoying. Because it's really fast. And, like, I've ganked Rom a couple times with, like, Thor or something, and you're literally about to do something, and he's gone already. And you're like, God damn it! He's a slippery son of a bitch.
I just like how you can go backwards while looking forward, you know?
That's one of the, like, that's why it's so good. Because you can move in such an unexpected fashion. It's, oh god, it's so good.
And
also,
then you don't fight him anymore. He just chases you and kills you. It's
he can chase really easily. Because his 3 gives him an arrow that cripples, so if you're about to use a movement ability, he's like, no bitch, you're staying here. And then he can slow you, and also increases attack speed with his 2. So you're just like, well, shit, I can't get away from him, because if I try to go away, he can close the distance with his 3, and then he can keep up with me because he can slow me afterward, and I can't box him because he's gonna increase his attack speed. Like he's got a
He's
fucking
a tough guy.
yeah, he's got a loaded ass kit for a carry.
He'll be nerfed though. So.
Hopefully. What we say, like everybody's like Hercules nerf. Come on, every week somebody's hoping for it, and it never comes.
He's not getting as much attention.
I think the only reason I do so well at Hercules is because you literally see him once every fucking like 20 games or something.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, we play a lot of Conquest games. Like, a lot. And we barely fight Hercules ever. And
Yeah.
I'm over here just whoring the shit out of him.
Yeah.
But no more Hercules yet. I don't want to start that topic yet. Rom still. His ultimate, alright, so there were some bug fixes. Let's go over that real quick for Rom. Apparently, there was an issue before Friday that he could have infinite arrows. I'm fucking thankful I've never ran into a dude who could do that, because he would slow you forever, and that's stupid. Oh my god, that's overpowered as shit and broken. Apparently, ranks 1 through 4 of Astral Strike would slow for 2 seconds instead of 1, so that was a bug fix, but it was also a nerf, because if you're slowed for 2 seconds, that sucks a lot more than being slowed for 1.
Yeah.
So thank God that's not a thing. And apparently there was an issue where he couldn't toggle the ability on if he had less than 9 mana, which is strange because it doesn't cost mana. Also, that ability should cost fucking mana. I don't know why it doesn't. Pick me up. They said in the patch notes before this was fixed or like nerfed or whatever that part of his 2, like there's a passive on his 2 called Pick Me Up where an astral arrow will drop and he can pick it up, where allies could pick him up. But when the patch was live and before this nerf came out, I tried running over arrows to pick them up for our ROM or whatever, and it didn't work. So
Yeah.
it never worked, and now they make sure it never works apparently.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be OP.
Yeah, it would, because it's like, oh, he's not paying attention, I'll just get him for him. And then he's got more arrows, and it's like, God, no. He doesn't need more arrows if he's not picking them up on his own. And then his ultimate Astral Barrage, apparently rank 2 was applying a slow, but the last time I was playing, it felt like all of the other ranks of the ability were also applying a slow, and I really hope to God that gets fixed if it's still happening. If it's not happening, then I'm okay, fine, I'll eat my words, then great. But if it's still slowing, that's fucking stupid. Because that ability is supposed to be hard to hit. That's the whole point of it. But, yeah, ROM. So, they fixed all these issues. I know of one other one that not too many people know about yet, but DM kind of revealed it like last week when he was going over some stuff. Apparently, if you auto-attack, and then as soon as you auto-attack, you press his 2 to activate your increased attack speed, you don't incur a movement speed penalty. So it's like you get the Hasten Fatalis passive for that one auto attack, which also happens when you use the roll. You get that same thing. So if you can do 3 auto attack 2 fast enough, you can keep up with someone while you get 2 attacks where you don't have to slow down. And it's not supposed to work that way. Only one of those is supposed to do that. So there's a bunch of things wrong with him. Also, one more thing, Astral Strike's width is as big as Freya's pulse.
True.
It's so dumb. He could be you're facing head on. He could be at this angle, hitting you at the very tip of it and not aiming at you. It's dumb. Trent, are you gonna make fun of me all podcast? Is this how it's gonna be?
I was visualizing.
Yeah, so was I. That's why I did this.
Yeah, so did I. So I can be like, oh, okay, I get what he's saying.
Sure it is. Okay, I believe you. Maybe. But yeah, so Rom can fight you at an angle that you're probably not used to and hit you I don't know why they're bigger, they do more damage, they pierce, and they slow. His Astral Strike is so overpowered, it's dumb. But yeah, do you guys have any thoughts about ROM or anything? Or are we good?
I think we're good. I mean, we can go over how he could be nerfed.
Nerfed? Okay, yeah. Well, we know Astral Strike needs something taken off of it.
Yeah, I mean...
But...
Maybe it should have, a limit on how much it goes through, how much it penetrates through, maybe, 3 units, like 3 men.
Yeah,
you know,
3
basically.
like somethings, 3 physical
Objects.
bodies. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know
don't
if
know.
it should have a limit because it's still an auto attack like ranged ability. You have to be in
That's
auto attack range, but it shouldn't be wider than his actual auto attacks.
Yeah.
Like I don't think that should be the case at all. It shouldn't like maybe it should not do as much damage to the things that are being like pierced through. Like if it hits the first enemy, it does full damage, and then the things behind that do
Yeah,
less
yeah.
damage to it. Because that's how Neith's Spirit Arrow works, which is why she
Yeah.
can't clear waves with it effectively. You have to use 2 abilities with her. It's because
Yeah.
the first minion takes all the damage, and then the rest of them take 75% damage.
Yeah.
So maybe do that.
Something like that.
Yeah. And then the slow, God, slows are so finicky in Smite. Like movement speed in and of itself is so just like hard to mess with because like Poseidon had like the fastest mage speed ever because of his passive, and he was fucking broken just rotating between lanes and killing people from mid.
You should make a Ghost Speed Racer skin for Ghost Speed Racer.
And then, like, I don't know. And then sprint is still fucking stupid. Like, movement speed's hard to balance in Smite because of the way the game plays, you know? Because of the
Yeah.
way you can dodge and everything. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it shouldn't slow. Maybe it should. Maybe not as much as a slow. Because I think it's like a 40% or 50% slow as it is right now. Maybe that's too much. Maybe do it less. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then I don't have a problem with his 2 because it gives increased like attack speed and it help you like he can pick up arrows. Like I don't know, the pick me up thing I don't have a problem with. Like cool, he can pick up arrows like that drop off of stuff when he uses an astral arrow. That's cool. Maybe well the only thing I see that needs to be fixed there is that thing where you don't incur a movement speed penalty if you know how to do that because it's a bug. It needs to be fixed. It's not intended.
Yeah.
And then astral barrage, as long as that doesn't slow anymore, I'm fine.
Yeah, and I think his ult is pretty fair.
Yeah, like if he hits that, it's hard to hit. Like I've
Yeah.
juked the shit out of it before. Like it's not easy, so I'm
Yeah.
fine with how it is, as long as it
Yeah.
doesn't slow, because that makes it too easy to hit.
Yeah.
But I think that's enough of Rom, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That guy.
All right, Hercules time. I'm gonna tell everybody my theory on Hercules and why he isn't picked in competitive play and why he won't be nerfed. So, when Hercules got reworked with all the warriors reworking, he got buffed. We all know this. Driving Strike works now. Like, it actually fucking works. It's not a weird delay that was glitchy and weird. And he got CC immunity in his ultimate. Everybody's like, fucking awesome. Hercules is OP. Sweet. And he's been quote-unquote OP. Because I say quote-unquote because everybody says it. We know it, but I just like playing him. Like, he's been OP for like, I don't know. Has it been like 2 months since all the warriors been nerfed at this point, it feels like?
About, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, he's been this way for this long. He's gone unscathed every patch. Like, last patch, somebody was, like, there was a thing, it's like Hercules, and people were like, and it was just his, like, one of his icons got updated because it was the old Hercules, and then they put in the silhouette of the new one for his strength from pain passive. So, like, alright, so here's my theory. When he first got reworked and got buffed, he was banned in ranked. Nobody wanted to face that. Not ranked, but in competitive play. Like, every top team was banning him, which made sense, because it's like, holy shit, that's scary. Every other warrior is weak and he's stronger? Don't want to face that. Then he got through a couple times, didn't do well. Everybody sees what happens in competitive games in the eSports scene and goes, okay, we should emulate that. So in ranked games, he got banned every game. A couple weeks go by. He no longer gets picked or banned in any of the top teams, like, banning or picking phases. Like, I'm talking Dig, Cog, Snipe, all of them. They're just like, fuck it. Who cares about Hercules? But the thing is, in ranked, he still gets banned. So, he's not being played in ranked. Pros don't care about him. And that means the casual scene doesn't give a shit either. So, if he gets played, he usually doesn't do well. Pros don't think he's good. And ranked is afraid as shit. And they should be. Because, little tidbit information, I played Hercules 4 times in ranked, won every single game. That's how I got in gold 4, because of Hercules, champion of Elo.
I saw EU play Hercules more.
Yeah, like EU, I can't remember, like I saw him in 1 game, and I don't even know if he did well, because I woke up really late, and it was like the finals or something of EU, but I was like, I don't feel like watching, I just woke up, like...
EU.
Yeah, well, I like the EU scene. I'm just like, but like, so I feel like because nobody plays him, and when he gets played, people are like, oh, I don't know how to play him, and they fuck up and lose, and then like someone who actually knows how to play him, like, there's like, I don't know, 5 people apparently that know how to play Hercules, because he doesn't do well in casual games. He gets banned in ranked. Like, I just don't think anything's gonna happen to him because of the way it's currently set up.
Yeah.
Which sucks, because if you go up against a good Hercules, you're like, this fucker's unkillable, and he's killing everybody.
Yeah.
So.
You just have to work as a team.
Yeah. But yeah,
curves.
the Hercules Conspiracy, as I like to call it. It's where pros don't give a shit about him. Like, ranked people don't want to face him because they know, and like solo queue kind of style, he can just destroy everything. And casual people are just like, fuck it, I'll play Chalk. I don't know. Like, other stuff. But yeah, that's my Hercules Conspiracy. Trent was kind of like... Trent has his own conspiracy. Can you share that one?
My conspiracy is that all the teams went to the sacred grounds in Smite, wore their sacred uniforms, and made a sacred pact that they will not play Hercules. Or banned him, because you don't need to, because no one's going to play him.
Yeah.
And they, yeah.
They sacrificed a couple chickens, maybe a goat.
They, like, cut their hand and, like, poured it into a bowl and stuff. I mean...
You know, like, fucking Freemason shit and stuff. Yeah. Knights of the Templar. All that... What's the other... Illuminati. Those kinds of things. Only for Smite.
Yeah.
Like, the Smite subsection of Illuminati.
It's like... Have you ever seen the movie Hot Fuzz?
Yes.
Yes.
The old people?
Yeah, the whole town is like part.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Oh yeah, spoiler.
It's old movie, but still.
Yeah, yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Anyways, spoiler. Close your ears if you haven't seen it, you want to see it. But anyways, the whole town's like part of the secret community that kill the people who misbehave.
Yeah.
Basically.
That movie.
So maybe the whole the competitive scene is. They're all in on it.
They're all wearing cloaks, gathering with like dim lit candles, and like, nobody play or ban Hercules.
Yeah.
Let's go have cake. I don't know. Like, I don't know how that ends.
It's like wrestling. It's like scripted. You know who's gonna win. It's like.
Wait. What? I don't.
They're matches. They're scripted.
Oh, okay. That's what you're saying. Okay. So Dig was supposed to lose this week.
Yeah, it's supposed to be third. Dig,
Okay.
you need third, just so your next week is more exciting.
Yeah, so everybody's like, yeah, Dig, underdogs this week. Woo!
Yeah, yeah.
The top seed team, underdog. But yeah, we're not talking about esports yet. That's a little ways away. Osiris? Is there anything we really need to talk about other than he's fucking a monster and can't be stopped if he gets going?
Yeah, he needs some nerfs.
We talked about last time that they could really only like do stuff to his 3, so he's not as tanky. Because if he's a squishy kind of assassin character, which is what he plays like, then he's more balanced. Like, his damage isn't insane. His auto attacks are fucking insane because you build attack speed, but I don't know.
Attack speed and life steal.
Maybe the 2 shouldn't have as much base damage because it does like 250 max rank, and it's like Sun Wukong's old cudgel. You can just fucking do that like whenever, like every 10 seconds I think, you just smack someone in the face for like 260 or whatever. So maybe make that not as high as a base damage, but I don't know.
I mean, just minor things for him. I don't think he needs anything huge.
I would really want to know what a pro player would want from that, because they banned the shit out of him. Like, there was one week where it's like, oh, Osiris banned. And like, people in chat were like, what? Osiris is banned? What? Why are they banning him? Like, they were confused, and I was like, I mean, I get it. I've played him. I'm like, he's like fucking Nemesis when she was released, only harder to use. Because you have to hit the 1 and then the 2 for that slow to be that strong.
Yeah.
But I think he's fucking awesome. I'm going to play him. It's going to be fun. And yeah, I don't know. Osiris is strong as shit, and there's some minor things that need to be done to him. But I don't know. I just want to know someone else's opinion on it. So if anybody you watching are like, oh, I hate Osiris, he's overpowered, oh goddamn, get out. Put stuff in the comments and say how you would nerf him, because other than making him less tanky, I don't know. Alright, that's Osiris. Anybody else that you guys want to talk about? Because I can't think of anyone off the top of my head.
Kumba.
Oh, fucking cool. Alright, we covered this last week. Make his ultimate 90 seconds, goddammit.
Yeah.
The Mez is fucking, it's literally, even at 3 seconds instead of 3.5, it's still like, I'm sitting here. Oh, Alquag ultimate, this is gonna suck.
Yeah.
It's just like, I used beads a while ago. This,
It's over. Or it's like, please someone hit me.
Yeah, it's just like, somebody, basic attack me, quick. Oh, Artemis with a crit, fuck!
Yeah.
I didn't want that. But like, who was it? Somebody was, DM was talking about how the cooldown for it's too short. Like, it's a strong-ass thing to set up stuff that's off cooldown. Like, I think without cooldown reduction, it's like 12 seconds or something. Like, it's low for a really hard CC. I know that. And then everybody builds, like, max CDR on him so he can ult, like, 5 times in one team fight. So, it just brings it down even more.
Yeah. I mean, that's the easy fix, though. Just give him longer cooldowns.
Yeah, longer cooldowns, for sure. Make all of Kumba's cooldowns longer on his 3 and 4. Like, fucking Yawn and Epic Uppercut don't need to be anywhere slow as they are right now. Somebody, Durgius, the support player for Team I5, who was the first person to play Kumbhakharna in tournament, like, he brought Kumbhakharna onto the scene when their warriors were still good, like Odin and Wukong and shit.
Yeah.
He was like, maybe make it to where his 2 can be knocked up like he can be knocked up and knocked back out of his 2, so that way he can be interrupted more and he can't get that shit off to lock you down as hard. Yeah. And I was like, that sounds good, but that makes Groggy Strike literally the worst move in the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it takes forever to get off, and if you can knock him up and out of it, then it's just...
Yeah.
But I mean, I kind of agree with it, because he has that, like, he fucking knocks, it's like he roots you in place. You're like, okay, well, I'm going to use a movement ability. He fucking dashes at you and then yawns after you move away, and you're like, well, fuck. And then you get knocked into the air and you fall down into, like, the worst shit ever. Like, so I agree that something needs to be done for his control.
Maybe they could make, if they made it so he could be knocked up and stuff, maybe they can make it shorter. Like, it doesn't, like, take him as long to hit the stuff.
Yeah. To compensate for that. Yeah, they have to do something, because he's easily the best tank in the game.
Yeah.
Like, next to, like, and then Jeb is, like, there. Like, it's close, but it's still, like, you want Kumba, not Jeb.
Yeah.
So, something needs done about that, because Kumba is fucking, ugh. It's just so, oh, God. Kumba, please, go away.
Just go away, take a nap.
Go take a nap.
His passive, too, is really good.
Oh, I mean, I don't think his passive needs nerfed in any way, because, like, yeah, you can bait shit out, but that's being smart. Like, you know, that's, like, taking into account you have the passive, and you can be like, oh, I'm not dead, fucker. Guess what you're going to do? You're going to die. Yeah, so you can do stuff like that. But, yeah, increase CDs on cooldown, like, all the cooldowns on Kumba's, Yawn and Epic Uppercut. I don't know if I want the Mez to be shorter, but it might have to be, because holy God.
Yeah, it's long.
It's 3 seconds doesn't seem like a long time, and then somebody kills a Phoenix in that time that you're down. Like, that's how, like, that's legitimately what happens. So it's just like, fuck, something needs to happen there. But yeah. Kumba, Ram, Osiris, Herc, anybody else? Fenrir. Oh yeah, I forgot all about Fenrir because I don't care about him. I don't play mages. But yeah, Fenrir's buff. I've been hearing, well, DM Brandon has said that he's overpowered as shit if you play him anywhere. I don't know if that's true, because I don't like Fenrir. I don't like his playstyle. I don't play him. I've been thinking about it, and every time I do, I'm like, I'm going to break my fucking 3 key. I don't want to do that to my keyboard. But yeah, that buff made it to where his support is a lot better, and you may be thinking to yourself, how does giving him more damage make support better? Well, it means he doesn't have to build more damage. He can build tanky items and then use Seething Howl at full runes to get 105 physical power and rip into you. Yeah. So, also people's priority has shifted for leveling. It goes Brutalize until it's rank 5. Like, I think right now it's level 1 you get Brutalize, level 2 you get Unchained, which is his 1. Level 3 you get Brutalize. Level 4, you get Seething Howl, or you skip it, and then level 5, you can either do Ragnarok or Ragnarok Brutalize. So you have 3 points in your 3 at level 5, which is fucking monstrous, so you should probably do that. But after you finish Brutalize, you start leveling Seething Howl, so you get that much more power early on. Which makes sense, because 105 physical power every, I don't know, I think it's 12-second cooldown, ain't nothing to scoff at that are, like, when you're level 11, so, like, 10, 12 minutes into a game, that's fucking, destruction.
Yeah.
But, so, other than that, his support is supposedly way better because he can rip into you if you're a squishy, and you don't, like, most carries don't have that much, like, that good of a way to deal with him. Some do, some don't. I think more do now, like the popular ones, like, who's popular right now? Rom, obviously, but if we're talking, like, ranked, Apollo, Neith, well, actually, Apollo, Artemis are the 2 most popular. So Artemis can root him to the ground with a trap because he's locked onto her, and Apollo can mez him off of him. But
So did Artemis become more popular when they nerfed the warriors?
I don't think so. She became really popular because she's a really good counter to Apollo, and Apollo's the top one.
Yeah, because I remember watching, like, Dry Bear or something saying, like, nah, she's not top tier anymore. Like, because when they nerfed her to where her traps don't
do vision.
Yeah. And she just kind of dropped.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden she's back up.
It's apparently she has a really good matchup against Apollo, especially when his passive is down, because she can stack, like if you've played Artemis, you can stack the minions up and suppress the insolent on all of them while poking an enemy god that doesn't expect it.
Right.
Because it hits, it's the AOE is kind of big. It hits off to the sides kind of, so you can aim it to where you hit the minions and the enemy.
Especially since Apollo his clear
is like you have to get up
close.
in the front, yeah.
Yeah.
So she can outpoke him for, like, the first part of it. But I heard Bart talk about it, I think, during one of the tournaments, and he said if they're on, like, even ground, like they both have, like, the same items and they're the same, like, levels, she wins in a fight.
Yeah.
So apparently that's how it works because of her passive crit and stuff. So I think that's why she's so popular right now. But yeah, I don't know. I love Artemis, so I'm cool with it. But yeah, Fenrir, I don't know. I don't like support Fenrir. I don't like support. I like support Hercules because, good God, that's, whoo. That's only good if you're good with Hercules, though. Fenrir, I don't know. I've never played. I don't like playing him, so I can't really speak for him that much. Like, have you ever done support Fenrir, Trent?
Yeah.
Like, even, like, before now, you have?
I mean, before the
buff?
Yeah.
So, did you?
But I haven't really tried it after.
Yeah.
But,
I mean,
it was good. It was kind of cheesy, you know, like.
I mean, you just kill people.
Yeah, you're just basically another carry almost in another way. You know,
well, it's like the first, like, 10 levels before you get any tank items, you're just like an assassin that kills squishies, and then after a while you still jump on squishies and do damage, but they can't kill you.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't like the idea of it. I don't think it got played in tournament like that, as far as I know, but I didn't watch all of the NA tournament, and I didn't see all of the EU tournament, so if anybody knows, write down in the script, like, the comments. But yeah, I have no idea how it works.
I think late game he wouldn't be as good as compared to a traditional,
like, Guardian. Yeah, because he has a stun with his one, but that takes his runes, and if he takes his runes to use the stun, then he doesn't have the runes. Excuse me, I'm, like, hiccuping really bad. For Seething Howl, so he won't get more physical power. He'll just stun. Well, he still has increased physical power. I think it's like 25 since before the buff, but, like, I don't know. Tyler, you have opinions on Fenrir, right?
Yeah, if Fenrir's jungling, if you are Fenrir and you are jungling, just go for mid every time. If the mid's just right outside their tower, you can kill him. It's very annoying. You can't run away from him. You can tank the tower for the half second to kill the mage. It's not fun to play against.
Well, that's something that's commonly known, is that Fenrir fucks mages. Like, I think there's there's a group somewhere that's like, it's really, literally FFM, Fenrir fucks mages, and they're like 10 people that like this Facebook page, and they're like, we like Fenrir because we hate mages. I'm making this up, by the way, though I wouldn't be surprised if it's a thing.
I'm really depressed now.
Why? You don't play Fenrir.
I don't, but that'd be hilarious if there's a group like that.
I hope somebody goes and makes it after this.
Yeah,
That'd be hilarious.
I'll like it.
Fenrir fucks mages. Join today. Kill all mages. Brutalized. 3 all over their faces. But just like Bastet and Fenrir can't mid lane because they know mages don't have good ways to deal with the things they do. The only really good counters that Fenrir has as in a mage is like Isis, because she can silence him out of the Brutalize, and that's Agni, because you can dash and then stun him with Noxious Fumes, but...
Zhang has his...
Yeah, Zhang has the stun. Poseidon can't do anything, because I don't think the cripple stops the Brutalize while it's happening. It'll stop him from being able to get to you if you get the Whirlpool off before he does it, but it doesn't stop it when he's in the middle of it, as far as I know. And then the one, he's immune to knockback, so you can't get him off you that way. And the Kraken will stun him, so you could do that, but you're wasting your ultimate when a Fenrir's using his 3, so that kind of sucks if you have to do that. What else? Who is popular right now? Agni, Isis...
Is Scylla still popular?
Oh yeah, Scylla. She got nerfed, but she keeps being banned in ranked and stuff because people are just like scary late game.
You don't really see her that much.
Yeah, in casual queue you don't see her. But yeah, she has a really good matchup against him because she uses the root cripple and he gets stuck and he's just like, well fuck, I can't follow her anymore.
Yeah.
So she's good too. So Scylla, Isis, Zhang, and then kind of Agni, but he has to do more things for him to get him off him. And that's about it. And there are a lot of mages in Smite, so to have 4 that are only good against him kind of sucks. But like,
yeah.
Oh well. Like all gods have bad matchups. Like Hercules gets shit on by cripple because then he can't use driving strike, and that's his main damaging ability. So if you can't driving strike, you're like, well, fuck it, shit, I'm gonna die if they can burst me hard enough, and stuff like that. So like everybody has counters. So it sucks that there are so little to Fenrir in mid lane, but what can you do? Yeah, wards and beads.
Yeah.
Which sucks that that's like one of the only things. But wards, like if you play mid and you don't buy wards, this is just a PSA. Everybody hates you. Like literally, because if you're like, oh, fucking jungler, gank my lane, I've been ganked 7 times. Fucking buy wards. What's wrong with you? Buy an active item. Don't just sit there and die. Like, what the hell? Those people are so strange. Like, I don't know. Tyler knows what's up. He buys wards. He sometimes buys actives. But he buys wards. He wards like a son of a bitch. And that's almost good enough. Because most of the time, if you can see them before they get to you, you can retreat to a position where you're no longer in trouble. And they're like, fuck, this is warded.
Yeah.
Well, a tanky Fenrir, which we actually went up against. Like, a Fenrir that came out of the jungle, I don't know how many days ago this was, built, like, Runeforged Hammer, and was able to tank a tower for, like, I don't know how long, because that fucking item is busted. It's dumb. It's 2,050 gold. It gives like 55 protections and 300 health, I think. And 15% of your physical protections become physical power. Like, it just, God. It's going to be like a common item on Fenrir now because it's like, well, I'm not losing much damage because Seething Howl, and who I'm going up against means I can freely dive the tower against them because I'm going to kill squishy mages really fast. This is going to make me harder to kill on their tower and stuff. So it's just like, God damn it.
Yeah.
But, oh well. Anything else on the Found Row? The Doge? Nothing?
Got a cool skin, that's about it.
Skin is cool. I wish I had it. Then I'd play Fenrir, and then everybody would hate me. I don't care.
Yeah.
But, what?
Don't play Fenrir.
Don't play Fenrir. But I think that's it for gods. I can't think of anyone else that's like really been like, oh, this fucker, the son of a bitch, this motherfucker's OP as hell, other than the ones we've named.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't gone against the chalk and just been like, this is dumb, this is stupid, like, ever.
Janus hurts.
Oh my god, we almost forgot about him. Oh god, Janus. Alright, so when that... Okay, Janus time. So that fucker came out. I went, whatever. He does lots of damage, but it's like, whatever, right? Like, that's what everyone thought. It's like, he does damage, but he can't, like, do anything with it, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, people are like, well, if I portal and, like I am actually good with the portal, then I can hit the 2 for free and one-shot someone. His 2 hits so fucking hard.
It's like an ultimate.
Yes.
Somebody in tournament. Wait, what are you saying?
His 2's like an ultimate.
Oh, you were just repeating.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just repeating what Trent said. Tyler's part parrot, guys. So. But yeah, somebody in tournament was like, why can Janus like literally one-shot people if Scylla sometimes can't with I'm a monster and late game build?
Yeah.
And that's a 90-second cooldown, and Unstable Vortex might be like max 10 seconds, if that. And I don't even think it's 10 seconds, but like I've been hit by that, and it's like I've been surprised every time. I'm like, that killed me. Holy God. Like, oh my God, I don't even know. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. He's a tricky one because like his abilities suck. But
that kind of.
Yeah,
if
they
you
just don't work well with, you know.
Well, see, I don't know, because pros were like, Dig gave, who did they fight before finals? Team Dig against 5 Angry Men. I remember watching that, like the picking and banning stage, and it was just like, why did they give away these gods? Like 5 Angry Men got Janus, and I think Aphrodite, and like 3 other things I can't remember off the top of my head. And I was like, why?
Yeah.
Dig, I don't think you can win this. And they didn't. So, like, Janus is, like, pros have figured out the 1 isn't that hard to get people to fall into. And if you can make someone fall in the 1, you can use the 2 to fucking destroy them.
Right.
So, like, I don't think, like, straight up, I don't think the 2 should be able to double tap the way it does. Because that's why it does so much damage. Because it can hit you twice. And it's fucking absurd how much damage it does. Because it can do, like, 1,300 late game.
Yeah.
It's
ridiculous.
Yeah. And then the ultimate, I don't care that it can be aimed and stuff that much. Because, to be honest, the best way to use the ultimate is to transport your team to do something really quickly, or transport yourself across the map to do something really quickly. And Tyler's been doing that since Janus came out.
It was fun.
One time
I don't use him anymore.
It's because he's a hard character. Like, if you're not, like, aggressive with him, he kind of just there. You have to, like, be trying to use that, like, your 1, which is, like, your only good escape, to set up your 2. And if you fuck up, you're dead. So, like, he's very high risk, high reward. But god damn, that damage is absurd. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I agree about the ult thing. You know, his ult doesn't even do that much damage if he does hit you.
Especially if he's using at close range.
Yeah.
The only time it hurts is, like, you're like,
Super
did you guys hear
far.
that? And then you just die because it's like, shit, where did that come from?
It's really rewarding, though, when you kill someone.
Yeah. That I'm not that upset about. It's like, well, yeah, that happened, but, like, shit, I don't know. Like, maybe I shouldn't have been standing here. Like,
yeah, like, if he can kill you from far away, it's like, well done. Like, good job.
But, like, especially if you're just throwing it. But, like, the best way to use it is, like, oh, shit, the enemy might be going for Fire Giant. Portals, and your entire team goes through all of them into Fire Giant. So, I don't know. I don't have a problem with his ultimate too much. Unless you get hit from your base when he threw it from his base. And then you're like, I died. Son of a bitch. But it's mostly just for, like, fucking zerging something. Literally, you just use it, and you guys all teleport through, and you're like, I'm killing your Titan. Screw you guys. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah. I think that's about it with Janus. His damage is just absurd. Oh my god. So, yeah. High res plea. Damage, no. It hurt. Hurt me feels. But yeah, Janus, please. Alright. We good? Is that everybody? Did we finally actually get through all the gods we wanted to talk about that are
think so.
That are overpowered, that give our podcast a name?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I think that's it. Alright. Esports time. Because who doesn't like esports? So, last week, or yeah, technically last week, because it was Saturday, and this week's, I don't know. I don't know how weeks work. It would be easier if we did this yesterday, and I could be like, yesterday, but, you know, shit happened, and we couldn't. But, last week's tournament, or week 8 of the NA qualifiers, there's an upset. Team Dignitas lost to Fighting Angry Men, and went to the losers bracket, quote unquote, because people don't like calling it the losers bracket, to fight against Snipe for 3rd place spot. Team Dig did win 3rd place. I don't know if it was an easy win or what, but they did win it. And Five Angry Men went up against Cognitive Gaming in the finals, and Cog apparently won 2-0, so sucks for Five Angry Men, but hey, you got in 2nd, so like, can't be too mad about that. Yeah. But like, I don't know. Like, I saw Dig, and I was like, oh god, they gave away Janus and Aphrodite. Like, we touched on that, and I was just like, I don't think they can win this. Like, I think they might have gotten Scylla, but like, even still, I was like, I don't think she's going to be good against Janus. Yeah, actually, you know what? I for sure know they got Scylla, because I was like, oh, the best got Scylla, sweet. Oh god, I hope I'm remembering that correctly. But like, I just remembered going, I don't think she's going to do well against that. Because he could clear the wave at level 3, and she can't clear the wave for, like, ever.
Yeah, like 5, 6.
Yeah, and she... apparently, they lost, so, like, I was right. I mean,
there's not much to really talk about. If you just look at their team, then...
Yeah.
It explains itself.
It's just... Dig is known for, like, giving away really OP shit so they can play what they want to play. But, like, I think that's going to... Well, it did bite them in the ass, and I think it's going to if they keep doing that. Because I saw last play Mercury, and I've seen him play Mercury in League games, and he fucking spreads with him. Like, I'm talking, like, sometimes I may go on, like, a killing spree within the first 3 minutes of a game with, like, Osiris or Hercules. Like, every time I've seen Lassus play Mercury, he's gotten, like, 5 kills at, like, 5 minutes. Like, he just destroys with him. So, like, I was like, oh, sweet, Lassus Mercury. I had to leave to watch, like, I couldn't watch the game at the beginning. I mean, after the beginning. Came back, and Lassus was, like, 10-7. I was like, whew, that's not good. And then, like, a team fight went south, and, like, they weren't doing well. I don't know, like, I didn't get to watch the whole game, so I don't know how it all played out, but, like, my Dig boys didn't get to the finals for the first time in forever. But it was amazing that literally 7 weeks in a row they made it to at least 1st or 2nd place, and then this week they went to 3rd. So damn. Five Angry Men pulling out like the fucking upsets again. Like after I think they went up against Dig in the finals. I don't know how many weeks ago. Let me check. Not 7, not 6. Don't care about the 4v4 Siege tournament. 5. Yes. So 3 weeks ago, they were up against Team Dig in the finals, and Dig 2-0'd them. So something changed in these 3 weeks that where Five Angry Men were like, hey, Dig, we got your number. And fucking they beat them. So,
It's true.
I don't know. Like, it sucks because we're Dig fans, but like...
I mean, you're going to win some, you're going to lose some.
Yeah. What else happened? Did Cognitive Red lost against Five Angry Men as well, which I think they beat them last week. So only Cognitive Gaming made it to the finals. Cognitive Red didn't make it anywhere near the finals this week.
Huh.
Yeah.
So who won the tournament?
The 1st and 2nd place teams this week, or last week, or however we're saying this, the week of fucking June 27th, 28th, the tournament that happened on the 28th of June, Five Angry Men came in second, and Cognitive Gaming came in first. Cognitive Gaming with Barracuda, Omegatron, or Omega, MLC Stealth, you know, Cog Prime, basically, the one that has been here since last year. They won, and Cog Red, who was the Game Changers 2-3 weeks ago or something, didn't make it past the round of 8. Yeah, they lost in the round. No, they lost in the round of 16, right? 2, 4, 6, 12, 14, 16, 18. Oh, round of 20, apparently. So, that sucks. But, you know, shit happens. Sometimes you do well, sometimes you don't. Right, I'm right, right? I'm right. All right. Nope, I was wrong. They lost in the round of 16. I mean, round of 8, not round of 20. My bad. Don't hate me, people. But yeah. They did, I mean, I don't know. That's kind of shitty, because, like, they just got picked up. They just got sponsored, and you would, like, hope that they at least make it to 3rd or 4th place, and then get knocked out that early. Kind of sucks, but, you know, maybe it's just a bad week. I didn't get to see any games of theirs that were casted or anything, so maybe they got outpicked. Maybe they just played bad. Who knows? Is there anybody that, like, actually went really far that I didn't expect? No, it's most of the same teams. Dig, Five Angry Men, Cog, Snipe, get into the finals. I kind of wish, like, some of these other teams, like, would get farther, but what do you do? Like right now, the standings in North America are Team Dignitas with 620 points, Cognitive Gaming with 540, and then this is where the biggest gap comes. Snipe at 3rd with 325, Cognitive Red at 215, and Five Angry Men with 172. So the gap from 1st to 3rd seed is 295 points.
Wow. And
from 1st to 2nd is 80. So it's for Cog to overtake Dig. Dig would have to literally come in, like, 4th place for, like, I don't know how many weeks, like 2 weeks in a row, and Cog would have to get 1st place 2 weeks in a row, I think. So at least I think that's how the seeding points work, and it doesn't say right here. I don't know where to look it up unless it's on the rules page. Tournament format, tournament points. I found it. So 1st place gets 100 seeding points, 2nd gets 60, 3rd gets 40, 4th gets 25, 5th through 8th get 10, and for just entering the tournament you get 2 points. So let's see.
We could make a team and get 2 points.
We could get 2 points, guys. We just need 2 more people, and they can't be Lockie because he's on EU ping, and it just won't work.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. He's got to watch this, but you can't be on our team, Lockie.
We're going to be a pro team. We're going to be called Dumpster Babies.
Dumpster Babies. Oh, my God. I would love to see Bart and DM cast our game. It's the Dumpster Babies. And then, you know what? The funny thing is, I don't know if Bart likes Family Guy, but if he did, to hear him start singing Prom Night Dumpster Baby would be the best. But, all right, back to serious mode.
Oh, we're not serious?
I mean... Team Dig with 620, Cog with 540. Yeah, Dig would have to come in 4th place next week, and Cog would have to get 1st. And that would bring Dig to 645 and Cog to 640. So Dig would have to at least get 4th place 2 weeks in a row. Except for Cog to overtake them. So if Dig came in 5th place, Cog would overtake them next week. But I don't think there's like any chance of that happening. Like, to be completely honest. So, alright, so let's say Dig is in 3rd place right now. They took 3rd place. So if Cog takes 1st place next week and Dig comes in 3rd again, they go to 640, Dig goes to 660. So it's still 2 weeks that it would take for Cog to overtake Dig. So, like, there's a bunch of stuff that has to happen for Cog to get 1st seed and Team Dig to be knocked out of it. And then...
supposedly Tyler hates Dig, so...
I don't... It's probably because I cheer for them. Yeah. That's probably it. Tyler hates me, so... He also hates Ryan.
Yes.
His best friend since, like, forever, but he's just fucking... Ugh. An ire burns deep inside Tyler's bowels.
If I have an opportunity to kill him on Smite while he's on my team, I do it. If I'm Ymir, I'll haul him away.
I've seen it happen. But yeah, so first and second are really close in NA, but third, fourth, and fifth are like, I don't see Snipe getting second place or coming into first while this tournament series is still going, unfortunately. Which sucks for all the fans of Snipe, because Snipe's a cool team. They're cool to root for because they're like the supreme underdog, because they've won one like tournament like back in, no, they didn't even win. They just came in second. That was like the first time they went to finals, was week 1 of the SW Smite World Champion Series, SWCS qualifying tournaments. Blah. Sorry, I'm like fucking brain farting so hard. So it sucks that they're like probably never gonna get second seed, but what can you do? And then if we go to EU, it's like, this is close. Like the first and second seed are like fucking on each other's asses. Cloud9 HyperX Gaming at 475 points. Team Solo Mid 460. Like, yeah. And then the differential gets bigger. Team Coast Blue 272 points. Agilitas Gaming 200 points, and I5 with 192. So third through fifth can like swap at any time given where these teams go and how well they perform in each week. And same with first and second. Like if Team Solo Mid wins next week, boom, first place, Cloud9's number 2. Cloud9 wins next week, they stay on top. Solo Mid is still fucking really close. So yeah. EU's like crazy, like close, but
that's cool.
NA not so much, unfortunately. But I don't know. I wish I would actually been able to watch the tournaments, see what was being banned, what was being picked. All I know is Janus was picked a lot, and he fucking destroyed a lot of shit. He was one-shotting things. He teleported people into bases to kill Titans when they were like only like 1 or 2 Phoenixes were down. Like, it was ridiculous. Scylla was still being banned, I know that. Osiris was being banned. He got through a couple games in NA, and I saw him play not a bunch, but like it felt like a bunch of games in EU where Osiris made it through. And to which I'm like, why are they doing that? Why are people banning him? But I don't know. I wish I could have watched more. I would have taken more notes like I did last week. But fucking, I was too busy playing Smite to get those gems this weekend. And stayed up too late and didn't get enough sleep to wake up in time for the tournaments.
Gotta get gems.
Gotta get these gems. Fuck, I just need... Y'all got any gems? Fuck.
Can't breathe.
But yeah, I guess last thing we can talk about is the gem weekend and what we all got with our gems and stuff. And it also opens up the question to the comments. Like, did you guys play all weekend to get gems? Did you try to win every game of the day? But all right. So me first. You already know me, Tyler, and Trent all played. We went and got our gems. I even played League Joust to get the first wins of the day on there. And I got 200 gems, and I bought Hercules voice pack because he's one of the gods that I really like playing, and I wanted his voice pack, god damn it. Tyler, you said you already got Isis's voice pack this weekend. So.
Yes, and now I can say you suck.
Yep, because he had gems left over from when the Smite launched, so you were able to buy her Blood Coven? Yeah. Crimson Scarlet Coven skin, I think it's called. So he got that and the voice pack because gems, free gems all the time. So now anytime anybody messes up, Tyler goes, "You suck!" And it's hilarious. And Trent, you...
I donated my gems.
That's not true. You can't do that.
No. If I could, though, I would. No, I would. I bought a Jab voice pack. I'm just buying all the voice packs for the tanks because honestly, I feel like the voice packs, they help on like, they give you an advantage, so you see who's actually like doing stuff.
Yeah, who's calling
having
what?
To look,
yeah.
And just hear it.
Yeah.
So I'm just focusing on the support characters, so rank can help out the team.
Yeah. I like that. Some people don't like the voice packs, and I'm just like, why not? And it's like, because if you hear, like, if Hercules goes enemy missing left, you automatically know if you're on Chaos side, that means the solo lane is missing, and if you're mid, that means you should retreat, especially if you're pushed up. like if you hear the voice, you're like, oh, okay. But if you just hear enemy missing left, it could be somebody fucking up if it's the default voice, which I've done. I've called like missing right when I meant to say missing middle. So it's better to hear the voice of the god calling it, so that way you know this person went this lane. I know they called this. Yay. So I like voice packs. I think they're cool, and I like free gems. Also, let me just ask the community. Did you guys participate in the weekend? Did you lose sleep? Did you fight your friends in League Joust and poop on them with Hercules? I should have let you win that game. I'm sorry.
Okay. Enough of that bullshit.
Hey, we wouldn't have stayed up as late. I'm just saying.
I met some cool people though.
Well, you did. Yeah, I told you. Lifelong friendships. Have you talked to that guy once afterward?
Yeah, we've like Facebooked each other. We're just showing pictures of our pets, and we're just having a great time.
Also, we're not friends anymore, Nico, and fuck yourself, and then hang up. Yeah, me and Trent were like, all right, let's do this League Joust shit, and then we got into a match against each other because I was like, what just got banned? He's like, what? I was like, God damn it! And then I was like, okay, and then like I said previously, I'm gonna pick Osiris. He bans Osiris. I'm like, you son of a bitch! He's like, I'm not gonna let you play that. Like, fuck that. So that was funny. We had a cool little fun experience doing that. And then he was thinking about playing Hercules, but then he went Mercury, and then I was like, Hercules. And Trent couldn't do anything.
Yeah, what are you supposed to do again? I would like run up and like punch you and then run away.
It's like I built Mystical Mail and Witchblade, and Trent couldn't hurt me, and I could tank his Phoenix and kill it while he was hitting me at the same time. Well, I mean, Hercules, if you pick physical against Hercules, he has a really easy time playing against physical gods. Mages are a little bit harder for him to deal with, but even then, like 1v1 Hercules, I don't see how you can win unless you're like, well, I guess with my second active slot, I gotta pick fucking Weakening Curse and not get something that like beads or something. I'm just gonna all in. So Hercules is tough to counter 1v1, but yeah. So did you guys play Joust League? Were you like, I gotta get my gems, gotta get my voice packs, gotta get my skins? I wanna, write down in the comments. Did you play? Did you stay up too late? Would you buy if you did? And if you didn't, say why. Like, were you like, oh, I was sick, had to go to the hospital, couldn't play all weekend? And like, that sucks. I wish you did. I hope that's not something somebody says, because that would I'd feel terrible. I'd be like, oh, I didn't want to predict that. That's not cool. But yeah. Just leave that in the below. And is there anything anyone wants to talk about? Because if there's not, then this is probably going to be the end of the podcast.
I think we've said everything that I wanted to say.
Tyler? God damn it.
I'll tell you one thing, though. Like, I'm trying to do this podcast, and Tyler's just rambling and rambling. Like, I can't get a word in at all. Like, Tyler's just like when you say something, pause and let someone else go.
It's didn't you say you were gonna like think of stuff to ask and then you didn't do that?
I did not do that at all. I was gonna make a list of questions to ask and stuff like that, and I refused to do that because I'm lazy.
God damn it!
I played Smite instead.
Soon this is just gonna be like, oh, the We Are Overpowered podcast with Trent and Nico, and there's Tyler.
Yeah.
I'll agree with what Nico says.
I mean, I need more like back and forth though. Like, I want to be wrong sometimes, but unfortunately, we kind of agree with everything that's overpowered, except like I'm okay with the fact Hercules won't be nerfed, and everybody else is like, Nico, please. And I'm just like, no, let me have this. Tyr got nerfed.
Need to lower his health.
No.
1,500.
Yeah. Yeah. Tyler's fucking nerf to Hercules is to give him less maximum health than any of the mages in the game.
Okay.
Completely. But yeah, I don't have anything else to talk about other than Hercules. I just love Hercules, and I'm gonna keep playing him, and it's not gonna stop. And yeah. Anything else? Anybody?
No.
Okay, so this is the outro time, I guess. I'm Nico All Powerful, otherwise known as just Nico because that's my name. Trent's Pixelated Apollo on
Cat's
everything
another
but
baby dumpster.
Smite. Like it,
Baby.
cat.
Or dumpster babies. Sorry.
Dumpster babies. Just a heads up, if you see a name in any of my gameplays that isn't Pixelated Apollo, it's not because I've stopped playing with Trent, it's because he changed his in-game name in Smite, and I'm going to leave it to you guys to search through my gameplays to figure out what it is, because if you find out that way, you're going to laugh. Tyler's still face, and Trent doesn't care about his Twitter, and I don't think he cares about his YouTube being plugged, do you? No? Okay, then I won't do that. Tyler has no Twitter, and his YouTube doesn't have any gameplays on it because he just watches videos.
Still subscribe to me though. I would love it.
It's face if you do it. Just PHACE, FACE, just like you see it right there, right? I'm pointing to it. And then, yeah, it's right there. You're right.
Look at it.
I'm in the glass box. It's the best dance move ever. Anyway. If you liked the video, like it. If you didn't, dislike it. And if you disliked it, could you at least tell me why? Leave some constructive criticism. Don't be like, you're a faggot, lol, because then I'll just ban you from the channel.
Now I know what I'm going to comment on this video.
Well, you already resubscribed last night, so...
Okay.
No, I get it. Because YouTube unsubscribes people, so I know...
No, that's not even it.
What
This is
happened?
What happened?
Okay.
I went to go click on your name to check out your channel,
Yeah.
and I misclicked, and it clicked on the subscribe button, so it unsubscribed to you, and
Okay.
I had to resubscribe.
Alright, I thought for a second YouTube was just doing its unsubscribe bullshit, because that happens. Like, people get unsubscribed all the time. There's one name that's shown up in my emails like 6 times, like from somebody who's resubscribing because he keeps getting unsubscribed. So I know that happens. So I was just like, oh, Trent, okay, I guess that bullshit happened. So right before I went to sleep, I was just like, delete off my email.
No,
Yeah.
I just misclicked.
Okay. So comment what you liked about the podcast, what you didn't. What else? If there's anything you wish we would have talked about, I could include in the next podcast. Maybe questions for the next podcast. Leave them down below. All that good stuff. You know where to follow me on Twitch and everything. And yeah. I hope you
Adios.
guys... Oh, subscribe. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you enjoyed listening to the podcast. And I will see you next week. Bye. Wave, bat, damn it. Wave. What the fuck? All right.
Oh shit, I almost fell.